Hey, I'm Graydon Groby with Clark Welding and Fabricating out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Kevin Warren, Engineered Energy Equipment Boiler Man, Lakeland, Florida. Welcome to the Waldorf Astoria and Signia by Hilton complimentary boiler room tours.
We're here today in a boiler room that Kevin, a good guy out of Lakeland, Florida, put together here in Orlando. We're both Hurst and Webster reps, and we have a really good relationship with each other. I can call Kevin when I need something. He'll be happy to help me. It really just shows the strength of our networks and how we team up to help each other learn in this business. Kevin's been at it for a while.
Me and Graydon have a lot to talk about. Him working at the factory before he went into the rep business, and I had a little experience. Been boiling water professionally since 1976, so we have a lot of exchange of information and ideas about the products and how they coexist together and make such a great package for our customers.
Yeah, it really just makes us better salesmen. It makes us better contractors. It makes us better installers and servicemen to know the equipment from the perspective of another person in the industry. So he's seen things I haven't. I've seen things he hasn't. Maybe not as many for me, but you know, it's really how we network together, and we're thankful for these manufacturers that put us together in situations like this at a show once a year or throughout the year. We'll work on projects together. It really just grows our knowledge and really our experiences in the boiler world together. It's a small industry full of a lot of good people, and thankfully a lot of them are willing to teach, and hopefully people my age are willing to learn.
We have a lot of things to talk about. New ideas that are coming along, like the internal economizer, the Stackmaster. That's a new innovation for our industry, and we're both trying to make it something that's just a commonplace in the boiler room now.
Yeah, and as we try to drive American efficiency with new energy products, it's really good to have this experience as we move forward. Hopefully these things are going to start opening up and our country is going to expand its manufacturing. These boilers need to be in those plants. It's good to have American brands like this together, and we can push them into these factories and really get our country moving in a good direction. I think knowledge is power, and right now learning as much as we can about these boiler rooms will help us achieve our goals. So.
The 4-pass wetback Hurst 500 series, coupled with a good JB burner, or JBS in this case, where we've got a 10-to-1, 12-to-1 turn down, depending on the fuel. It's a great package. We're really out there trying to get everybody, make them aware of what is possible for their engineering plant. Welcome to the Waldorf Astoria and Signia by Hilton complimentary boiler room tours and technical seminars. I'm Kevin Warren, retired chief boiler technician, 23 years active duty service. Let's first start off by our installing contractor. We'd like to thank the Keller Group, Keller Mechanical and Engineering. They provided the installation for the equipment, and the biggest one of all, Magic Brush. Alfredo did a wonderful job in getting this thing coated with some great paint. Come on in, let's take a look. We've got the 4-pass wetback 500 series Hurst boiler. You can see it's a wetback. It doesn't have the full refractory door on it. It's got access opening for the first and second pass, and then the third and fourth pass on the turnaround on the rear door. Best machine in the market, 4-pass wetback. It's been around for a while. A lot of people still like to talk about the 4-pass dryback, but why do you want to eat up all that concrete? It doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. Let's transfer that heat into the water. That's where it needs to go. We're a part of the Central Florida Hotel and Lodging Association, and so being, we've brought the heat timer ETV over, and this is an ETS station, and it is for tempering water, tempering valve, electronic controls, stainless steel valve construction. It's an awesome thing, especially for the 1,000+ members of the CFHLA, Central Florida Hotel and Lodging Association. AutoFlame paid us a visit this week also, dropped off the demo of the Mini 9. The Mini 9 has not reached production yet, but it's not far away. It'll be coming out this year early. So we're pretty excited about that. We are, and what would a boiler room be without insulation? It'd be an oven. It's already hard enough. The guys at JFB came over, wrapped a bunch of the pipes that we installed during the installation process, and they got a couple things to do once the change order comes in, but they have really met the challenge and got spot on real quick with us. So we're very proud to have those guys aboard. What's a boiler without a burner? Fortunately, we've been the Webster reps for over 15 years. This is a JBS model, gas only, and we're featuring the Auto Flame Mini 8 on that. It's a 10-to-1 turn down, as much as 12-to-1 on gas, 10-to-1 on oil. Webster's been building the JB series of some kind for, 50 years or so. And the JBS just provides us a higher turn down for the JB series. And it is a beast, makes a lot of heat. So that's the JB. Feed tank, the Feed Miser by Hurst. It's a great product. This one has a few bells and whistles on it. It's got high and low alarms, low water cutout, preheater assembly, sparge tube, keep that makeup water hot and ready to go. We featured the DP pumps on this model, on this Feed Miser. It is, we like some of the features that DP does, and that's the reason we signed on with them. So whenever we order something from Hurst, we like to choose the DP pumps if we have opportunity to get those in there. And one of the fascinating things about DP is it gives you orientation options on a horizontal. So if you want that feed pump low on the stand, it gives you that option. And I think that's very important, especially when we start getting into some of the very small boiler rooms in a smaller facility. Sometimes we really have to crunch those things in. So great option, DP pumps. What would we do without Sterilco? Sterilco is featured by Hurst. We're also a Sterilco representative. This particular project, we have the 56T cooling water valve on the blowdown separator, and we've got the 150 valve up on the sparge tube for the preheater assembly. The Stackmaster is one of the most innovative things that I've seen since leakageless controls came out a few years ago. It provides us an internal economizer in the boiler smoke box. It is a replaceable cartridge type, so if we ever have any problems with the cartridge, it's just a matter of pulling it out and sliding another one in. It's a great innovation for boilers, and it matches up with trying to get more heat into the water with the JB series, the JBS, and the 4-pass wetback. So we're really pressing in on the efficiency of the model, and just all these products, the Webster, the Auto Flame, the Hurst, they pair together so well. We would never have been able to do this without some help from our vendors, featuring Hurst and our insulators, JFB, Webster, and yes sir, we proudly represent Webster burners, one of the best in the market. Sterilco, DP pumps. This is a beautiful boiler room. It took a lot of work with a lot of people, and it is just we're glad to be a part of the Waldorf Signia boiler room. And hope you enjoyed the short tour, and hope we'll see you in the marketplace. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Graydon with Clark Welding and Fabricating out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here today in Orlando at our AHR show. We're here with 2 new Hurst boilers at the Signia Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek. This is a 4-pass wetback boiler, so you'll notice it's got a water back turnaround that makes it a much more durable product. You don't have the refractory that you've got to replace and repair, a lot less maintenance, and you still have easy access for retubes. From here, obviously, we've got modulating feed water, much more efficient. It's going to keep water flowing all the time into this system, so you've got a little bit of feed water going into the boiler all the time, rather than just a big surge of water in an on-off system. We do that in conjunction with our stack economizer. It's internal to the boiler. That's the Hurst Stackmaster. That will boost your system's efficiency 2 to 3%. without adding any width or height to the system, you're looking at an initial cost that's paid back relatively quickly. 6 months to a year, you've already made your money back in fuel savings. This system only adds about 1 inch water column back pressure for the burner, so burner manufacturers are usually able to accommodate it with the same size burner, but you just communicate with them on the front end and they'll find one that works well with your system. This is paired with a Webster natural gas burner. This is a JBS series burner, so a high efficiency Webster unit. They're made right here in America. We paired it here with an AutoFlame Mini Mark system. It's a cost-effective, affordable option for linkageless. This helps you tune that burner. The combustion rates are dead on. Your fuel to air ratios are easy to control, easy to monitor. You have feedback from your system for failures. You've got a log of where you've been and how the boiler's running. This Mini Mark 8 also will communicate with the other boiler, so the two boilers will alternate in a lead lag function, and that'll keep you with equal wear and tear, and also have a redundant system. If you need another one to kick on in the event of a failure, it's going to automatically communicate with the other boiler and keep you running. Over here we've got a duplex feed water system. This is an open vented tank. This system has two continuous running pumps that are feeding your boilers. You've got a primary and a backup. So this open vented feed water tank has a steam preheater. It takes the steam from the system to preheat the water before it goes into the boiler. It just makes it much more efficient, and you've got less energy going into your water when it enters the boiler because your temperature is already elevated. Here external to the tank we have two float type high and low water level alarms. One of those is tied to a pump kill and just protects your pumps from running dry. Here we have a Hurst blowdown separator. This is a 14 by 34 unit. This system uses makeup water, fresh water, to cool the blowdown before it goes to drain. So it's code in most places for the water to be 140 degrees or below, and this allows your hot water out of the boiler to come into the tank. It's vented to atmosphere, so it's allowed to cool and mix with that water before it goes down into the drain. It's a good safety feature and a requirement in most places.